Most smart smoke detectors either look like something from a bad 80s sci-fi movie, or they cost more than your monthly coffee habit. The Sensereo MS-1 breaks both of those rules. It's under $50, it runs on matter over thread, and, shockingly, it actually looks like it belongs in a modern home. Plus, it works with Apple Home, Google Home, Samsung SmartThings, Home Assistant, and Homey Pro. So let's take a closer look at what you're really getting. Right out of the box, the first thing I noticed was the packaging. It's simple, clean, and not drowning in plastic. Inside you get the detector, a mounting bracket with screws, ACR123, a battery already installed, and a quick start guide with the Matter QR code for pairing. The detector itself is about 11 centimeters across, which makes it noticeably smaller and cleaner than most traditional smoke alarms. The white finish is subtle, the vents are nicely hidden around the edge, and best of all, no annoying blinking light. Most smart detectors flash nonstop just to prove they're alive. This one stays calm until something actually matters, and then it uses a multicolor indicator to get your attention. Flip it over and you'll see the power toggle, the battery compartment, and the Matter QR code you'll use for setup. There's also a really smart mechanical detail here. When you twist the detector onto the base plate, it physically pushes the power switch on. So you literally can't install it without activating it. That's good design. On the front, there's a big test and hush button that's easy to find. And if you've ever set off a smoke alarm with burnt toast while standing on a ladder, you already know why that matters. Now, what actually makes this smart? The MS-1 runs on Matter over thread, and that combination is important. Matter is basically a universal language for smart homes. It means this detector works with Apple Home, Google Home, SmartThings, Home Assistant, and Homey Pro without locking you into one brand's app forever. Thread handles the networking side. Instead of using Wi-Fi, it creates a low-power mesh network between devices. That's great for two reasons. It saves battery, and it keeps working even if your Wi-Fi gets flaky. Every Thread device strengthens the network just by being there. One of my favorite parts is the battery system. Sensereo uses what they call a dual battery setup. There's a built-in, non-replaceable battery that handles core smoke detection and is rated for about 7 years. Then there's a removable CR123, a battery that powers the smart features and Thread radio, which lasts around 2 to 3 years. What that means in real life is simple. Even if your smart home breaks, your Wi-Fi dies, or your hub goes offline, this thing still works as a normal smoke detector. Safety never depends on your internet. Setting it up with Homey Pro is refreshingly easy. Open the Homey app, tap Devices, hit New Device, choose Matter, and select Connect via Homey Pro, so it uses Homey's Thread network. After that, flip the power switch, mount it on the ceiling, twist it into place, and you're done. It instantly shows up in Homey with smoke status, battery percentage, and Thread signal quality. From there, you can build automations. You can get push notifications, flash your lights red, unlock doors, trigger speakers, or basically turn your house into a fire alert system instead of just a loud beeper. One thing to mention, the MS-1 doesn't natively interconnect with other alarms, so one detector won't automatically trigger the rest. But if you're using Homey, you can easily recreate that behavior with flows. Now, placement matters a lot. The best spot is on the ceiling, centered in the room, and at least 30 centimeters away from walls. Corners create dead air spaces where smoke moves slowly, so center placement works best. You'll want detectors in every bedroom, one in the hallway outside sleeping areas, and at least one on every floor. Basements should get one at the bottom of the stairs. Living rooms and dens are also good candidates since that's where most activity happens. What you want to avoid is just as important. Keep them about 3 meters away from kitchens to avoid cooking alarms. Don't put one inside bathrooms because steam will trigger it. Avoid mounting near vents, fans, windows, or heaters because air currents can keep smoke from reaching the sensor. Mounting takes maybe 2 minutes. Use the bracket as a template. Drill your holes. Add anchors if needed. Screw it in. Then twist the MS-1 into place until it clicks. That twist activates the power automatically, which I still think is a really nice touch. Once mounted, it sits flush against the ceiling and doesn't look bulky or awkward. Now let's talk performance. The MS-1 uses a photoelectric sensor with infrared light scattering. In simple terms, it's really good at detecting slow, smoldering fires, the dangerous ones that start in furniture or wiring before you even see flames. In testing with proper smoke aerosol, it triggered within about 10 to 20 seconds. The alarm hit over 90 decibels at 3 meters, which is loud enough that you're not sleeping through it. Notifications through Homey came instantly with no noticeable delay. I also tried fooling it with steam from a kettle. Nothing. No false alarm. That tells me the algorithm is smart enough to tell real smoke from humidity. Battery performance looks solid too. After a couple of weeks, there was no weird drain, and the thread connection stayed stable even several meters from the hub. And since thread is mesh-based, adding more devices actually improves reliability over time. So, what's good and what's not? The design is genuinely one of the best I've seen for a smoke detector. It doesn't look industrial, and it doesn't scream for attention. The dual battery system removes the fear of smart features breaking your safety. Thread gives you stability, and matter keeps you flexible long term. There are 2 things to keep in mind. First, it's currently certified mainly for EU and UK markets. It doesn't have UL listing for the US yet, so if you're in the States, check local rules first. Second, software platforms still vary. Google Home doesn't always show smoke alarms well, and battery reporting can differ between Home Assistant, Apple Home, and SmartThings. That's more about ecosystem maturity than the detector itself. Overall, the Sensereo MS-1 is rare. It's a safety device with real style, reasonable pricing, and smart home integration that actually works. If you're rerunning Homey Pro and want a smoke detector that doesn't compromise on the basics, this is an easy recommendation. If this helped you decide what to add to your setup, the link's in the description. Subscribe for more smart home deep dives that actually improve daily life. And if you're already using the MS-1 or something similar, drop a comment and tell me what is working in your home. I read them.